This is the first time that I've ever seen a beta orbiter actually explain his plight on a show in public. We always hear about this, but you guys never get to see it.
My resume shows. Without the money, without any and I've been there. Even if it is sexual, right? Even if it is rooted in sex, I was still there.
You was.
So that's why it's like, yeah, it's a little personal. But yeah, that's why it's like you looking at this friendship as 5 years, and then like the 5 months guy, yeah, I'm gonna feel a little way. Yeah, I'm gonna feel what the fuck? Does he know your middle name? Does he know that your mom was sick? Does he know all this shit? No!
So I'm not with nobody, cause I don't wanna hurt nobody. Did it over text, didn't call me. Still got love for your mommy. I know you wanna be somebody, even if you gotta leave somebody.
Let's be clear, like he
is
your friend,
friend
right?
zone.
And orbiting, he was orbiting. So that is work to orbit.
Let me explain what's going on here. So this is Oliver. This is from the 8 at the Table show. He is going to explain how he used to be a beta orbiter. If you guys don't know what that means, it's basically a guy that's orbiting around a woman that he's attracted to, but she's not attracted to him, but he still sticks around with the hope of her giving him a chance. This is the first time that I've ever seen a beta orbiter actually explain his plight on a show in public. We always hear about this, but you guys never get to see it. This is the first time that you actually get to see how a beta orbiter thinks when he's in the friend zone. It's absolutely amazing. So let's go ahead and watch it.
So within orbiting, there's listening to you, probably picking you up, probably taking you out on dates, doing these things. Because I don't know no real friend is just going to be home and just to be on phone calls. A real friend is be like, I'm there for you. Oh, you need this, or Uber, whatever. We partying together, whatever. Whatever it is, he's doing something, and he is feeling like he is putting in work. He did listen to you about your mom and dad's story. This dude did that. You know, like Rico said, I don't want to hear about you getting digged down, but he did that too. That is part of the orbiting. Now, you said courting. That is his form of courting, but you don't see it as that. You don't see it as that. You see courting as taking you out on dates, saying to you verbally, Nikki, I want to be with you. But this man, you discredit him. He actually knows more. He has more recon and substance on you. So that's why he's going to approach you like, yo, what's up? Because my resume shows without the money, without any and I've been there. Even if it is sexual, right? Even if it is rooted in sex, I was still there.
You was.
So that's why it's like, yeah, it's a little personal. But yeah, that's why it's like you looking at this friendship as 5 years, and then like the 5 months guy, yeah, I'm gonna feel a little way. Yeah, I'm gonna feel what the fuck? Does he know your middle name? Does he know that your mom was sick? Does he know all this shit? No. So you dare give it, and hear me out. And as fucked up, it is a little sense of entitlement. It is wrong, but it's a necessary evil.
So did you guys hear him? He was really passionate about that. Afro National said he's not wrong, but that's how simps court. Yeah, and like I said, this was very fascinating to me because this is the first time that we actually get to see inside of a beta orbiter's brain as to how they think, because he's saying he should get some credit for listening to all her problems. He knows her middle name. He was there for all of her personal or important, issues and things of that nature. And it was just fascinating to me because we rarely get to see guys admit to being a beta orbiter. But I'm gonna give Oliver some credit because he did somewhat pull himself out of that beta orbiter characteristic. He has another video where he broke it down or whatever. But in this video, I think this is what changed him, because this young lady right here is going to give him some medicine, and it didn't taste good, but he needed to take it, and she served it.
Oliver just described himself.
And some other guys.
Okay. I'm not saying that other guys are not like you.
Good.
Other guys are like you, but you just described yourself. That's why you are always placed in the friend zone, because this work that you think you're putting in is the work of a friend. You can't describe you being a friend to someone putting in work. Why would she look at you? You're my friend. You're listening to me. You're hanging out with me. You're doing what friends do. Why would I see you any more than a friend if you're not putting in the work he's putting in? He's courting me. He's letting me know that he wants to take me serious. He wants to go on dates with me. He wants to take me, he wants to be in a relationship with me. You're just my friend listening to me talk about him. Why would my attention be on you?
Okay. To answer that, because you said, okay, the only difference he did was say, hey, I want to pursue you. Fine. You go, so I'm Oliver. John actually says he wants to pursue you. The work he puts in will never be the work I put in. That's what I'm trying to say. And let's not play coy here. Women that have friends, they know there's some remnants, some ingredients of an attraction.
The bottom line, guys, she just don't like you. She don't like you.
Let me tell you something. Here's what you're doing. I'm gonna give you a little bit of medicine, Joe, and it's not gonna taste good. You're a fucking phony. Okay? You listen to me, Joe. I can't even mince words. You're being a phony. You're hoping to friendship your way into some pussy, or to get her to give you some sad, I shouldn't have did this pussy. But let me tell you something. If she creeped out, she don't like you, okay? She don't like you. She don't find you attractive. She's let me tell you what she's doing. She's using you. And I'm going to tell you what women use us for. Our time. You're her little time boy. You're time hoe. You're a space hoe, a time hoe, a movie watching hoe, a help her lift her fucking bags upstairs hoe, a come here and kill this mouse hoe. That's right. Oh my God, the other guys I'm fucking, they treat me like shit. Hoe, you are her hoe, buddy boy. You understand? Just like if we fuck a girl and go, hey, listen, I'm gonna fuck you, but go to the movies with somebody else. Reverse it. Women go, I'm gonna go to the movies with you and fuck somebody else. You understand what I'm saying? You are a fucking clown to her, Joe. Listen to me, dude. This is medicine. Take a sip. I don't want to be fucking terrible to you. I'm not. But you can't. Mincing words, man, ain't gonna help. You are a loser to her.
She like you as a friend. What is that phrase, the acronym, MEET? Dr. Thunder, there we go. He says, money, energy, attention, and time. Absolutely. That's all she see you for.
And then they said it was you. It was something called protecting your meat. Have you heard about this? Protecting your meat. And meat standing for your money, your energy, your attention, and your time. And basically you've said that all relationships are transactional and that meat is the value that you're given to women. So break down what this meat is and how can men protect their meat.
Well, the funny thing, when you use that phrase, protect your meat, obviously people are going to think, what? You know
exactly.
what I mean? But I try to use that as a metaphor to say, try to show men where your value is. A lot of times people will give men an idea, there's other things that are included in this, but it all boils down to, especially when you get to a point of marriage, what is your meat, your energy that you're going to put in? Typically, men give energy to women. Women pretty much they don't reciprocate that back. I've never seen many men that spend a significant time with women and then come out energized, even in the bedroom. Most of the time, they're going to probably fall asleep within 15 minutes. But in terms of attention, if you remove any of these things, if you remove these things, you lose the marriage, right? Time is a significant value for men. And matter of fact, we call it, and also Napoleon Hill calls it, your most important asset. And many men will spend hours on end pursuing relationships, obtaining relationships, keeping the relationship alive. And then many times they will lose the relationship if they stop giving the time. Now, the money part of it, everybody knows it's all transactional. You know, you've had girlfriends, you've tried to pursue women, you're going to give up money. Now, it's not a bad thing that the relationships are transactional. So when I say relationships are transactional, it's not a complaint. Many people think it's a complaint, but it's just a reality. And we have to accept that reality.
But you're giving her your time, your resources. You're not getting nothing in return. So when I was in Maryland, when I was stationed in Maryland, I used to have a friend, female friend, very attractive young woman. And she was moving out of her house. And she knew that me and her were cool. And so I guess she tried to get me to help, but all I did was tell her about different moving companies because she was tripping about the cost of how much it was going to be if she moved out of her house. So I gave her some companies that she can use, and I sent her on her way. She had a friend. This guy has been knowing this woman for years. They were stationed in other places together. He's always had an attraction to her, but he's always just been around. So I checked in with her like the next week, and I asked her, I said, hey, how'd your moving day go? And she was like, oh, such and such did it for me, so I didn't have to pay anything. I was like, what? I was like, he moved your whole house without you paying him? And she was like, no, he said that he wanted to do it on his own. And the funny thing and the effed up thing about this story, that guy was married. He was married. He left his house with his kids and his wife to go help some woman that he was attracted to move her whole house for no money at all. And his justification was like, oh, I wasn't doing nothing this weekend. I just wanted to get out the house. Ha, ha, ha. Brother, you are an orbiter. That guy was married. And she told me this story, and I was just complete and utter shock that he would leave his house and move her whole house for nothing just because he was attracted to this woman. That's crazy. So that's the type of things that women will act like they don't understand, but you can't expect them not to use that. If they have a guy at their beck and call that's can come over there and kill the mouse in the house or kill the spider that's on the wall or run errands if you need it, and he's going to jump up out of his bed and he's going to help her and she don't have to even give him no booty, why would she stop? Why would she gain a moral compass and tell men to stop doing things for her? Even though women are not dumb. They know that these men that are hanging around want to have sex with them, but they can act like they don't understand that and they continue to use them. And you as men, you cannot expect them to come to some realization and be like, you know what? This is wrong. I shouldn't have this guy stop giving me all these things for free. It's not going to happen. And why would it? Think about it, guys. If a woman was letting you hit it for free and you don't have to spend no money, you ain't got to take her out on dates. And all she do, you know, a woman that you want to be with, she's coming over for Netflix and chill. You're not going to stop sleeping with her if she's giving it away for free. Same thing with women when they have guys in the friend zone. You can't expect them to stop. So if you're in a situation like Oliver, then you just need to eject, bro. You leave the situation, wash your hands clean, and move on. She don't like you. So stop orbiting with women that don't have no attraction to you. You're her friend. Just like the young lady said in the video. That's all she sees you as. She's going to sit there and tell you about all the guys that she's dating, all the guys that she's having sex with, and you're going to sit there and listen like a dummy. So get out of that. Move on. Go find a woman that actually likes you.
A guy that believed in himself. And I also wasn't a guy that always got the love I think I deserved from the ladies, or sometimes just from life, period. But Oliver, you either too slim or you weird. So now that I'm older and I see those same girls that shitted on me, I'm like, all right, now you're going to get just dick and bubble gum. And I'm being so serious. Like, there's those same girls that was like saying no to me back in junior high and high school. Now that I'm older, they're like, you know, on my bumper, they sweating me. So, you know, so it's like, yeah, like I've built this confidence. I built this arrogance. So what? Fuck it. Like, I should be in that spot. You should be sucking my dick. I should be fucking you. We should be on these dates. You should be talking to me. And it comes from self-confidence. It comes from lack of, back in the days, or lack of attention and lack of the love and praise I thought I deserved. Because I was giving it. Once again, I don't give anything that I'm not going to want back. So I never say, hey, girl, you should tell me I love you. No, if I'm asking you to say I love you, because I'm saying it to you. So if I'm on my cocky shit, because I was sweating you, I was hitting you up, I was DMing you, I was randomly buying you lunch just cause. I was randomly listening to your story because I was that short of crying because I cared. So now I wasn't getting that, so I was like scraping to the top of the barrel. So as I'm climbing to the top, I'm gonna shit on people. But yeah, I don't regret it because I learned. But yeah, I was on my cocky shit like, why him? If he can hit, Why can't I hit? Like, there be girls that be like, oh, Oliver take me on a date. But I know John, all he did was take you to the corner store and buy you a bag of chips. Why do I got to take you out? Why do I got to do all this work just to smash? And I want you to keep the same energy. Don't say, Oliver, you special. Bullshit. You think I'm a simp. You think you can get over on me. So the same energy you have for John, keep for me. If you think John ain't shit, I ain't shit. Treat me like I ain't shit. I don't care about you. That's why I fucked you the first night. Please, I ain't shit. Treat me like shit. So yeah, this all came from like defense mechanism, hurt place. So I said, fuck it. I'm gonna turn this energy into cocky Oliver.
Go ahead and make sure you click that link, get you some Teach Hanley, and support the Medium Man YouTube channel, and also support Teach Hanley.